Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tales of Gaming Addiction, a YouTube channel where we talk about gaming and all that good stuff. This is the LCS Quarter Final match between Okami Gaming and Kahled's Keys. Unfortunately, this match started pretty much as soon as the previous quarterfinal match finished, so I didn't even have time to get into the pick and ban selection, but I was able to get into the game anyway by spectating off one of the players. So without any further ado, let's get into the game. And already, as you can see in this game, it is one kill in favour of Okami Gaming, which is on that Corki in the bot lane, picking up the Jinx there. As you can see, I'm also forced to rearrange player icons, realising that, wait a minute, it's another support Nautilus. Trial there, playing it very, very well. Otherwise, I don't know what their bans were for this game, but I suspect it's probably similar bans to the last game. If not, specific picked bans against certain players to try and deny opportunities here. Looking at it though, the only odd pick that catches my mind is Prince Saiyan on the Kazakhs, a champion we haven't seen in ages, since he has been tweaked and nerfed pretty hard as people kept crying that he was overpowered, and let's face it, he is an assassin jungler, which is something you don't really see. And that's kind of his entire build and kit. You can easily counter it by just keeping an eye on it as best as you can. But otherwise, this game's looking very, very good here. So Olympicos goes aggressive against Volcano Combat. That Jack's proving really quite strong, but Darius also having the advantage of doing hemorrhage stacks, which of course will just keep on bleeding and dealing damage as time goes on. So one balances out the other. We'll just have to wait and see what Kahled's Keys can do though. On the red side, they are currently one kill down. But the gold's not massively in their favour. It appears that that was really the only play that we missed. Mid lane though, that Zed versus Lissandra is an odd play, but there's plenty of opportunity there for Zed. Lissandra's very squishy mid laner though. But of course you can see how the pick order went, because the sidebars can't be changed from games in progress, so it was obviously their last pick, so Jirachi obviously felt confident going for it against the Zed in that mid lane, and we'll have to wait and see how it plays out as the game progresses. As you can see, it takes a fair bit of damage, and really that's the advantage that Jirachi has on that Lissandra to the Zed. She's much more mobile and has much more range over him. But obviously they're relying on Zed for split pushing in the late game on the side of KLK, along with Olympicos and the Jacks then just on Conti 99, Trial and Zucro to run about the place and cause chaos here as Saiyan comes straight on in. Does take a lot of damage, is going to go down to the Jacks, but the hemorrhage stacks will secure the kill for Darius. So 1-for-1 trade, and now this game is on officially as Major Melon takes a lot of damage from Zucro, and now racking up the kills to make it 3-for-2 in favour of KLK. And now Zucro will be farming up and just hoovering up all that excess minion wave and gold pickup. Still elsewhere across the map, not much is going on. 29 has been forced into the top lane to try and just hold out versus Volcano. Though you can certainly do it. She has got wave clear with Volt Breaker, and those fat hands of hers, as Jinx would say, would certainly most does quite a lot of splash damage. Although she is quite doing very well actually in comparison to the Kazakhs in terms of CS. She's 24 over to 15, and actually I think has a bit more gold, but she hasn't backed yet. So she'll be probably going straight into her Skirmisher's Blade pretty quick, possibly with an enchant ready, if not just having the enchant built, or the items for it anyway. So I'll have to wait and see where we go from there. This mid lane though between Lissandra and Zed is still even for the most part. The Lissandra will be a lot stronger come level 6, but Zed also will be relying on doing huge amounts of damage with the Death Mark active, but he does need full combo for it. Prince Sam comes on through, Faker is going to get caught here, and he is going to take a huge amount of damage. Meanwhile in the bot lane, Trial is actually taking quite a bit of damage. Zuko now gets caught in the death sentence, gets a phosphorus bomb as well. Unfortunately, it is going to force the death charge out. Benjamin using that Gatling gun to try and secure some damage. Sam though is forced on the retreat And then because does go for the dive, gets the counter strike, secures the kill, takes a little bit too much damage from the tower than he would like, but he does get the kill onto Kahled and keeps the kill lead now in favour of KLK at 4-2. Well, we could be seeing pretty much a red side dominated game again. It might have to be something we look into here. And as you can see, it's going to be the first tower of the game for KLK. Starting to hammer that away, a combination of stabs and jabs from Zed and Jax. And there we go, first tower of the game now in KLK's favour, giving them a nice 3k gold lead over Okami Gaming. Although we've seen Okami in this sort of situation before, they don't mind being on the back foot, they're more than happy to retaliate with force. Or quite a lot of force as well. Going for a full-on charge into the unknown. I just have to wait and see what moves they'll make though as this game goes on. Although Volcano Combat off in that top lane is going to be someone to keep an eye on here, as Beijing does get caught in the Nautilus hook there. I've forgotten the name of the ability, but that's terrible of me. And now Vincent is hovering off to the side. He wants to dive in onto it because he's looking for the opportunity to do so. And now the time has come. Does go straight onto it. The counter strike though from because we'll keep Volcano Combat in place. And the dunk comes out from Darius, but it will be the very obvious hemorrhage sack which will get the kill. And that's pretty much going to be that top lane wrapped up in a nutshell. As Vi picks up the first dragon as well, so KLK really playing this map well. They're seeing where they're getting advantages and where they're losing it, as I just closed the chat there. You really want to see that. Of course, KLK do like to have a lot of banter in their chat logs during game, although it is most unusual, to say the least, to see that neither side is actually having a usual back and forth. Almost rap battle style play. And Suo takes a lot of damage. He's going to get caught onto the flame chompers. And Beta Melon is going to be forced back away. Does have the option of the Thresh Lantern if he wants to go on the dive, but instead opts not to. Zuko is actually using the Super Mega Death Rocket. Doesn't quite hit, so that's just going to go sailing through. And it's going to kill the poor shipkeeper at the other end. Probably some poor bystanders in the stands. As Faker takes a fair bit of damage, is going to use the Death Mark. Can he get the necessary damage on? Just needs to get a couple more hits. As it pops, so unfortunately he will get entombed by the Lissandra. He's going to get all that far. There's one more auto attack. Will secure, not quite secure the kill. Page Melon flashing using Hextech Rocket, and Fakir is actually going to get out of the way in time. He's just going to survive by the skin of his teeth. He's still continuing the chase, and he's really pushing on. All I can imagine on their comms is him screaming, "Help me, help me, help me!" As Bardley is going to take a lot of damage and go down. Zucro picks up the kill, getting excited from it as well, getting that movement speed buff. But that's all he's going to take. Crunchy99 though, looking to end Jirachi right here and there. Nice job there using police brutality to pick up the kill. Continue. One more hit will secure the kill. And there we go, Crunchy99 doing a fantastic job. Will get caught out though by Kha'Zix, who is ulted and readied. And will get killed off by Volcano Combat as Beta Melon comes back into the map screaming with that long range Valkyrie with the changes to Corki, which is kind of a nice change actually. I quite like it where he gets to pick up the ammo boxes. It's a thing I think they could do across the entire map actually, just get these random pings and just an ammo box. Enemies can destroy it, they get like 2 gold or something like that, something really small and insignificant. But if Corki picks it up, he gets the essential ammo box that he gets from spawn, so we can do these long range Valkyrie bombing runs across the entire map. And Silvercross now looking to try and harass the tower even further, try and get KLK's tower advantage even higher. Sadly though, not going to get anything from it. He's just going to sit there and wait it out. He's going to let Volcano come and challenge his authority. Faker though looking to take out Barley on Thresh. And nothing more to come of it from there. Otherwise, so let's talk about the teams. KLK doing very, very well in this game. Obviously going 7-4 at this point in time keeping a nice 2k gold lead. Even though they lost the first blood, they really stepped it up and answered what forwards. You can see here Beta Melon takes a fair bit of damage. Of course, this game is going to be a best of 3 as well, so be sure to watch the other games by liking and subscribing. And of course the winner of this, as I smack my desk, the winner of this game will go on to take on Titans in the semi-finals, and the winner of that will go to take on the winner between Eggy Bread and Bunny Kingdom later on. I believe at some point next week, or this week at the time of upload anyway. As we can see that Beta Mana takes a fair bit of damage. Bardley is forced to pop the box, but Zucro does get the tower, so there's no tower defense, and you do see Beta Mana go down. Pritze is also going to go down very, very quick. It's going to be a Z double kill. Thresh looking to try and just harvest up the souls that are left behind. Squidgy99 takes on Jirachi. So KLK now really pressing their advantage across the map and not quite getting the Vault Breaker through the wall, but taking a super mega death rocket to the face. Well played, Zucro, getting that last second bashing, doing a very, very good job here. And Volcano Combat now taking on this top lane tower, bringing the tower deficit from Okami back into play, but it's going to be very touch and go where he goes from here. We'll have to wait and see where people go from this point onward. Just have to wait and see as everyone just continues on, just farming up, and farming up. It's there. And speaking of it's there is a Runan's Hurricane on a Jinx. I don't know of anything more scary. Getting a massive amount of attack speed from Pow swinging up, along with massive wave clear. Look at that, a few hits from Fishbones, already the wave is clearing. And already KLK proving themselves quite good at this new season by taking out the Rift Herald and giving it over to Olympicos, so he's going to get all that charge for his minions and starting to push that top lane really hard. As you can see, Faker on Zed coming around, starting to take out a few key targets. But it is going to be tower number 3 for KLK now. They've got at least a tower in every lane pushed in. They're looking to take on Dragon number 2 if possible. Prince Sam does get caught out, and the Fishbones long range is going to prove handy for Jinx. She has got Super Mega Duck Rocket available, but instead not going to use it. And it is just going to be a straight up Dragon here for KLK. They're quite happy to pick up as well. Look at that damage now coming out from Jinx. That's just to be a build up for a Infinity Edge straight into a Runan's Hurricane. Is actually a really mental build that is working. I'm amazed that it is. Obviously Zucro's been having a little bit of fun time in between games. He's been experimenting in 7Q, and this is an experiment that's working. I will admit, I'm actually speechless at the whole fact that there's a Runan's Hurricane on Jinx. I just can't get over it. Otherwise, the measure items are completed across the board. Corky's now got his Triforce, so Sandra has got the Zonia's Hourglass as a first item just to try and give her some more survivability versus this Faker, as he's trying to take on Bardley, but he can't quite take on the Kha'Zix just yet. Squidgy99 is ready to come on in with the Vault Breaker. Could they pick up Bardley to the side? Yes, they can. No, they can't actually. Super Mega Death Rocket there will secure it, and Jirachi's forced to self-ult, but unfortunately with all that damage around, is also forced to Zonia's as well. Zucro takes a fair bit of damage as Corky comes on in with the long-range Valkyrie run, and nearly goes down to Prince Sam. Does go down to the Darius dunk though, as Darius gets himself a double dunk, and near enough an ace as well. Squidgy99 is forced to retreat all the way back into jungle, as Olympicos continues poking down the tower with the Summoner's Cup on a stick, as we go into a pause. And as we go into a pause, we want to talk about team compositions and how they line up here. So Okami looking for a much more defensive composition, obviously. And Sandra could go in for a hard engagement if she so chooses, but She'd much rather use the ultimate to lock someone in when they come charging in, so someone like the Kha'Zix or the Jax, just to keep them in place. Whilst that's going on, Corki and Thresh can just keep on hammering, so can Jax, and so can Darius, as Darius starts spinning on through, landing hammer stacks and getting ready to do the Noxian Guillotine. Meanwhile, Prince Sam isn't actually meant to be in the front line. Prince Sam would have used his hop to get over to the back line and keep Zucro well out of the fight. But Zucro has very wisely gone for a Runat Hurricane, just really for the spread of damage, and pick up the Infinity Edge as well. And it will carry that damage. Even though it is reduced by a considerable amount, it still carries, so it's something to watch out for here. As you can see, Volcano does get caught out by Country 99, and Olympus doesn't quite get the counter strike in time, so something to watch out for here. Although Country 99 not willing to stop, actually continues on the charge. We'll get the shutdown, takes a bit more damage than she would have liked. Takes a Gatling gun barrage from Corki, but tower number 4 already for KLK, and Olympicos gets the stun straight away from the Jax and continues on the charge, actually getting a couple of free hits. Force away before Lissandra's Glacial Path will connect and take him out for the next team fight at the very least. But I said, he's going to take away Prince Sam's blue buff as quick as he can, tries to get some mana back. He's going very, very aggressive, actually taking more damage from the blue golem than anything else. He's almost dead as well. Thresh is actually going to continue the chase here, as Sam and Jirachi will secure blue and keep it for themselves, which is the smarter move here. And otherwise, this game's actually been really quite good. I mean, when we came in, there was 1 kill. We're already now, 16 minutes after that, and we're at 8 kills, 14. So 14 in favour of KLK. And on that mark as well, they're 36.4 thousand to 30,000 gold. So there's only 6,000 gold in it. 2 dragons on the side of KLK and 3 towers as well, making it 4 if they take this mid-lane air tower. Before me throw that. So looking to press advantage here as Faker now continues to charge. It does get the death mark pop with that nice little blood splash onto Major Melon, so that's Major ADC out of the fight for the next team fight if KLK decide to push it, and they're looking to really push their advantage here. Taking on a couple of hits for themselves, and nothing more is going to come of it by the looks of it. But they're trying to line up for the next fight, but no one's really taking the bait. No one desperate for the charge here. And we got the zap coming out from Jinx, connecting with Jirachi. Not doing a huge amount of damage. Jirachi is actually quite tanky with that, as long as Jinx might need to invest in a Last Whisper for some armor cleave and take out some of that armor. We'll have to wait and see here. Jirachi in Volcano combat looking to close it in here. Zucro though does get caught in the Glacial Prison, will go down so quick. That was annihilation on a mass scale. I think that's almost illegal. Death Charge though coming out from the left will deny Jirachi recall as Olympicos continues to charge in the top lane with Country 99 actually getting the inhib right now. They've already taken out the inhib tower, get the inhib down to half up, and Olympicos really doesn't care about Page Melon and eventually gets fed up with the phosphorus bomb poke. Now Volcano combat also taking quite a lot of damage, and now Jirachi and Country 99 continuing the fight here. Olympicos will take out the inhibitor, and the dunk from Noxian Guillotine isn't going to be enough. Country 99 and Olympicos actually get away with it. They managed to take out 2 major map objectives. Olympicos now has minions onto the Nexus towers. There's actually going to force a recall here from KLK. Super Mega Death Rocket coming through. Doesn't hit anyone, but again does kill some poor innocents in the stands, which Jinx really doesn't care about. Honestly, Jinx does not care for your flippantry or spectator support. As the blue turret goes down though, for Okami KLK now up to 6 towers, so they've already got all the lane towers at the very least. Now of course they've still got this mid lane in the tower, although not for long because Olympicos is just teleported in and he's already started to poke away at it. He's actually got quite a good build on as well. He's got the Hextech's Gunblade, Guisana's Rage Blade. I don't know what the new items are off the top of my head. I haven't quite internalised them to memory. But otherwise, he's looking pretty damn tanky, and he's going to be doing quite a lot of damage as well. As the hybrid damage dealer that he is, it's quite hard to play against. You either have to end up taking one or the other. Let's have to wait and see where she's still leading next. Double Dawn, so it's keeping him alive. But KLK in the meanwhile, off the back of all of that, is taking on Dragon number 3. Zucro securing that one. And now really something to figure out here. As Jirachi takes the Reptile to the face. Riptide as well, and the Death Sentence will give him the first blood pop, although having almost a double Zonia's does make him quite viable. The Country 99 will secure Zucro to the side there. Comes in with fish bones, adds a couple of bits of smash damage, actually kills out the mini wave at the same time. Volcano Combat though, get himself a double, trying to go for the triple, but won't do much of it. Olympicos is continuing with the charge. As you can see, some Mega Death Rocket, Country 99 and Zucro managed to take out 2 more and get the ace as Olympicos it keeps on the charge. And I think this is going to be game over now for Okami Gaming. Now on to 30-second death timers. Olympicos is going to now start poking down the towers. However, the Nexus Country 99 is going to be assisting in that. Nice and quick, and Zucro off the back of it is just going to take out the inhibitor. And look at that, almost constant barrage. That is Runan's Hurricane Pow Max. That's actually quite good. It's almost bugging out the animation. It gave us quite a lot to do. And got animation step to stop out. Although Joshi, Melon, and Bardley are now all back up. Prince Sam as well, so these minions are going to last a lot longer, but they have lost their Nexus Tower. One quick push from Olympicos, if you got a ward in there to teleport onto, would certainly spell the end. You could quite happily do a Faker level backdoor. Not a Faker level, sorry, a Peke backdoor. Let's get our terminology right here. And keep Okami right on their toes. As Barley finds Zed off to the side with all that damage going. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite get the kill. He's forced to retreat quite rapidly as Volcano Combat looks to get revenge for earlier for having so many shurikens shoved in his face. But Zed backs out entirely. As Barley is going to get caught in police brutality, a couple of Vault Breakers and Armor Shreds is going to secure the kill. And unfortunately, Thresh is not the best idea to hook someone that could pull you in, and Volcano is nowhere near going to be able to catch up to Crunchy 99 at this rate. And Crunchy is actually looking to secure some of Okami's jungle. Trial layer coming in from the side. Isn't going to make much of it. It's going to start securing though the Brambleback with Crunchy 99, although they are looking to give it over to Zucro, I suspect. There you go. And nope, instead Crunchy smites it away. He just says, nope, you don't need a Zucro. I need it more. You've got too much damage as it is. But Okami are on the back foot now. They are 13 kills behind. They are a whopping 14,000 gold down. They are down 8 towers. They haven't got a single dragon. They haven't even got a Rift Herald this game. And this is really putting KLK on the map for victory in this game. This could be the final team fight as well. Olympicos going straight into the backline, going straight on in with the lead strike and the counter strike. Trying just to lock up as many people as he can in a stun. 2 kills going straight on. They get rid of Darius and Kha'Zix. They are now looking for Barley. They can get rid of the Thresh. Olympicos continuing the charge. They will get shut down by Jirachi, but they do manage to get Barley off to the backline. Jirachi now looking to try and hold on for that a little bit longer, but unfortunately there's not a lot they can do. Zucro has got too much damage. Takes the Super Mega Death Rocket, even does a huge amount to Beta Melon under the Fountain Regeneration as well. As you can see, the Flame Trump's coming out as well, challenging Jirachi to come forward, but it is going to be the Nexus falling at this rate. Zucro is just doing so much damage with Pow, and there we go. 26 minutes 36 on the clock. 12 kills for 27, 56,000 to 41,000 gold. So, thank you very much for watching it, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to like, favorite, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. And I'll see you for the next game.